Mm.
The only thing I didn't rate was like there was no girls in the room.
Not one.
Well, I think it's a bigger problem than that.
I know.
What are you guys doing? Are you recording? Are you having a party?
I think a little bit of both.
No, but like, what does it have to do with the actual music? Like, is it getting you in the zone before you go?
Yeah, it looked like a damn music video when you were watching this, brother.
You guys are making me tired. Not you guys, like the YNs out there, man. Because like we're trying to mentally massage like what's the rationale? There's no rationale, bro. It's young, stupid shit.
I know for sure.
He almost took his
head off.
I think he knew though.
Yo, but bro, that you know, he could have deafened him, bro. Like that, they're loud as hell, bro. Don't shoot right next to your brethren's head, bro.
Yeah. So you can't cross that line with someone else's child, bro.
Toronto rapper Top5 arrested in firearm investigation. And
Crazy.
This was
Let's get the topic out of the way before the pre-topic.
yes.
What's going on?
The pre-topic.
Yes, sir.
And I have it titled this way. UMG told Drake he's a Karen.
I told you so.
Right? And this,
Sorry,
and the reason I called it a pre-topic.
I didn't mean it in that way. Like that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I meant it in the way of like from the last episode when I was like, you know what I mean? Like the house. Niga.
Oh, the house.
Yeah, like when, Massa.
Yeah.
Massa told him, put the whip to him. You know what I'm saying? Well, shut the hell up.
So
boy.
they gave a counter response in accordance to the lawsuit that he's got going on.
Yeah.
DJ Jar, if you can give me a good reading over for this, please.
Petitioner and Kendrick Lamar each released recordings containing lyrics which attack the other performer, which are known within the genre as diss tracks.
Diss tracks.
Oh,
This
man.
rap battle culminated in a recording by Kendrick Lamar called Not Like Us, released in May 2024, to which Petitioner has taken offense. Rather than addressing his grievances with Kendrick Lamar, Petitioner has resorted to strategic legal retaliation against UMG and others in an apparent effort to pressure them to limit the distribution of Not Like Us.
So, gang, what do you guys interpret that as in like regular speech? Okay, this is the legal jargon of how they explain it.
Man.
With diss tracks and rap battle. But what do you guys interpret from what this?
Let's get a Mandem translation right now.
Please, Mandem translation, yes.
Yo, so he was cheesed about Not Like Us, but instead of paging Kendrick, he's trying to get at UMG.
If you got a problem with me, go talk to that little nigga in the West Coast. We ain't done nothing wrong. We just pushed the song just like we push yo shit.
Yeah, that's messed up.
So the correct legal action would have been to sue Kendrick for defamation, not UMG. Is that what they're trying to say?
Yeah.
Leave us alone. Go talk to him.
Yeah.
But you know that he would not have had a good case suing Kendrick. It would have been a worse look than suing UMG.
Hold on. See, you just said two different things. Not good case, but worse look. It would have been a good case, bad look. You know what I'm saying? You sue the guy directly. You called me a PDF file. That's a great case. But is it a good look?
But now this is a bad case and a bad look. Like, now it's just like you're not going to win and your reputation is tarnished.
These guys are playing hot potato. They're like, hey, it's not us. It's him.
Wow, they just lateral.
Yeah.
But, did you notice that now, so Chris Brown is suing Apple?
No, Warner.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
That makes sense, though.
So do you feel like Drake has kind of opened the floodgates for artists to take legal action against these companies that they've been working alongside?
No. I
Mm.
think artists have been suing labels forever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just never been over a rap battle.
Yeah.
But artists have been suing labels forever.
Mhm.
Right? Chris Brown is suing Warner for the documentary that went out on the channel. I forget what that channel is called.
About him being abusive.
We're in that documentary.
Yeah, I was going to say We Love Hip Hop is in that documentary.
We might have to go hit them up for a bag too then. What the hell? Right? They have a clip of PK Hercules sitting there talking about the Chris Brown thing, right? It was like literally, I don't know. I'm not even going to say the amount of seconds because I might have a case. But Chris Brown is suing them for defamation because of that. In that documentary, they're saying some of the parties or the wild parties that he's had were also associated, like were at Diddy's crib and stuff like that. So he's like, yo, don't put me in that Diddy shit.
Wow. I know. Because I watched it. But it was like, I cut it off because it was just like, I had too many females around at the time. So I was like, damn, I don't think I could be watching this right now.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, it's going to be a tough one as far as this lawsuit. They pushed it back. And listen, this is why I said this is a pre-topic, because I have a bunch of topics today. And guess what, gang? None of them are related with Drake.
Oh, man, I'm leaving. We just lost bare viewers.
Yeah. Just all the viewers just dropped off.
Okay, one more question about the pre-topic.
Okay.
What is the situation that can occur where Drake will end up on top? Like, would he have to topple the entire record label industry for people to be like, yo, you know what? Drake did that. Like,
never happened. That is never going to happen.
So you think no matter what, it's just done? Like, this is always going to be a bad look? Like, there's nothing that can happen where people be like, yo, Drake was right about the labels.
Let me show you something. One thing about hip hop where the unity has never been is if they had all come together now and made that union and been like, listen, this is what y'all been doing to us for so. This is what if he had got a collective of artists to be like, yo, let's do this, it would have worked. Right?
That's if we had a hip hop union, right?
Yeah.
And he could go to his union representative and be like, go represent for me. And then they won't look as bad. The union is going up against the label rather than Drake himself. But that's some should, coulda, woulda, shit.
Yeah, we don't have that. So
we ain't got no union.
So now you got a bunch of niggas just walking in there and saying, yo, you did this and this. You know what I mean?
And I've heard the discussion on other podcasts before we start about hip hop unions. Do you ever and a hip hop union, like, we know the concept of a union, like we're all grown men, and I think people in the audience know the concept of a union for like regular work and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that we can have one, and why don't we have one?
I think we could definitely have one. The reason why we don't is because I feel like the industry is so fragmented. Like, you have different people under different camps. There are different like major distributors.
Yeah.
That plus like their own internal politics. Like, I can't imagine every rapper putting their problems aside to like be part of a overall collective.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the rappers. It can be, I feel it would be more of a representative of the rappers would have to be in there. It would have to be part of the union. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be more of like your management teams and collectives of record labels can be the union. You know what I mean? The vice president of some type of big record label could be part of the union.
Yeah, but they're part of they're the label.
They wouldn't want a union.
Okay.
We need to have the artist have a union
that wouldn't work.
so that they can go up against the label.
For sure.
Any label has an issue, it could be Sony, whatever. We'll go to our union rep and he'll rep for us.
When I'm saying label, I'm saying your indie label.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
indie label. That's what you would want it for. You'd want someone at the head of the indie labels that could be like, okay, I'm the head of the union representative. You know what I'm saying? Because they want the same thing. That's why they're indie.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then you would gather a couple more managers that are successful, make them in the union. You know what I mean? That's the only way it would work. You can't
have an artist representative as the head of the union. You're saying
it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because technically they're always going to have the intentions of wanting something for themselves initially. Right? That's the whole competition part about this rap shit too.
That's why you can't have rappers who run labels a lot of time because
they're
the main draw. They put their money into them the most before their artists.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, the NBA has a players union and they'll have like a player rep to be the face of it. So I think it's Chris Paul now. It's been Chris Paul.
Yeah.
But they all put like every year they pay their dues. It covers like insurance, health insurance. I think their retirement.
Yeah.
So that would be cool if rappers could kind of get together and form a conglomerate.
Bro, come on.
It's it. I wish.
That would be beautiful,
That'd
bro.
be beautiful.
Think about the rappers who are falling off, right?
Yeah.
Like, or not the ones that have fallen off, like some of the old school ones who are not living as good as they could have.
They're senior citizens now.
They're seniors. They've contributed to hip hop. They've helped build the culture with the songs that they pioneered in the culture, but like they're down bad. If there was a union where they could at least get some kind of pension from it or whatever, because there's so many billionaire and millionaire rappers now that can kick in a little bit of money, and
yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Come on, fam.
I know.
But then who's gonna run it? Like from an art, like you see, Chris Paul runs the basketball.
Who I would honestly, Jay-Z.
I was thinking Jay-Z, and then you said it, but I can't see Jay-Z, people wanting Jay-Z to run that shit.
Well, you know what? I could, because he's in some way successful.
Yes, but collectively, out of all of the rappers, they'll be like, but I got an issue with Jay because of this. This other person has an issue with Jay because of that. I don't want him being the head of the union.
Yeah, but then they would they would try to make it Africa Bambaataa. You don't want that neither.
Oh, well, no.
Exactly.
So then who?
I would, okay.
It would have to be elected by the rappers. Like the people, a part of the union would vote every year to say, okay, this is our president and this is what he wants to accomplish. But yeah, you'd have to pool your money together.
I can see being Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri ain't a bad choice. People don't hate him on a unit. Like, he doesn't get a lot of hate.
On the universal level.
Yeah, like Jay-Z, like, he got a weird case that was just kind of hanging around. You know what I'm saying? Drake, people are not really happy with Drake. Nah, he's super powerful, but like,
he got a bunch of shit on the table.
Who else? Jermaine Dupri, who else?
Kanye would be crazy. I would want Kanye West to be the head of that, because he would actually step up to the labels.
No, he would though.
The thing is, the NBA Players Association, it's like an intermediary between the players and the league. So the union would have to be an intermediary between the rappers and the labels.
Right.
I feel like someone like Jay-Z's a little too close to that, like,
true. He might screw everybody over because he's in bed with them.
He's one of them. He's more one of them, you know?
50 cents a month. No spins.
I think he would be the worst union leader. Like, he can't be trusted.
I know.
Respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
Jermaine Dupri, though, for me.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri, maybe.
Maybe Master P?
Yeah, but he's been bankrupt before, so you'd have to actually, you know what I mean? I would be
can't trust you with the bank.
You can't trust that nigga with the bank.
Where are you putting the donations at?
And you gotta remember, Jermaine Dupri been around since Houdini. He was in the Houdini video, so he has a little bit more element to like a relation with the old school and the new, and he developed like kids like Crisscross. You know what I'm saying?
And he's been around the Jackson family from Smashing Janet.
Those are guys, Yeah, I know.
Jermaine Dupri might be a good. Comment gang strong. Let us know who would be the leader of the hip hop union, the artist union, the artist representative. You know what I'm saying? Give us some choices below.
Yeah.
Let's start the show off, man. I got some tunes for us here.
It'd probably end up being Lil Dicky.
Oh my goodness sakes. I know. Or Vanilla Ice or something. We're making a white person.
Hold on. Before we start. I'm not completely mad at that idea.
I know.
Because, you can send in a white representative. It's easier to get around in those offices. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure to come back and don't screw us over. Don't screw us over.
He's been waiting this whole time to get in the game.
Right? Van Winkle, or what's Vanilla Ice's name? Rick Van Winkle. Don't screw us over, bro. We're sending you in. But don't make no side deals when you get in there.
Oh, man, he making the biggest side deal.
Let's start this shit off, man.
Yeah.
Free all the Toronto rappers, man.
Yeah, man.
We love hip hop.
Yo, he was already coming with that drill flow.
Big Loc. This Loc was
is a madman.
Not even was, is a beast.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's one rapper I'm waiting for to come out.
Yeah.
Working with.
Yeah. Salute to this Loc, man. Let's get into it, man. We are Buck is the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most toast, Friday Ricky Dread, aka Media Rick, aka I'm gonna bring back 1,000 blunts to the head, aka nighttime driving music for all my people who used to listen to my old shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a rapper.
God damn.
I'm all over the place today. But yeah, man, we over here. We back at it, episode 542, B3 Studios. We got here DJ Extraordinaire. Okay?
Yes.
You might see him at your local wedding.
Yes.
bar mitzvah.
We're trying to get into the bar mitzvah game. They're not letting me in Friday.
I'm telling you, he needs a Juju connect.
We got to get him to connect, man.
Yeah.
But we got DJ Czar in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. DJ Czar, a.k.a. The Muzzy, young shawarma back at it like a crack addict.
Jeez.
How's it going, boys? Just another week of being the best podcast in the country.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? Just another week.
Yeah.
Some late, some late.
Purposely, I don't talk to you guys just so I have something to say when I get to see you. You know that, right?
Well, listen,
just so you guys know. Just like no disrespect.
No, listen, man. We got a lot to talk about. We definitely got a lot to talk about.
I'm playing. They know we tight.
But welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
We got here.
What's up?
What you got going on here? Holy.
Yo, shout out to my homegirl, my girl Gem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, man. This is why I call this nigga the hip hop thrill. He brings out the hip hop memorabilia and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might have seen him on your TV screen, on a Much Music screen.
Back in the day.
You know what I mean? Next to the mascot.
Yeah.
Singing Yowie.
Yeah. Yowie. Yo,
We
diggly
got-
wiggly.
We got Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking building. Let's go.
Gratitude.
Welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome back.
going
I'm good. Let's get into a couple of sponsors here before we get started, and we'll do a next sponsor break halfway through the pod. First of all, big salute to Canna Cans. Canna Cans has the craziest chronic as far as like in the freshest cans and stuff like that. I have a whole write up for it, but you know what I'm saying? High grade freshness. All of the different things that you need when you want that pippity piff. Okay, hit them up on their Instagram page, Canna_Canada1. You could also find them on the Diamond Club page, Diamond Club_Canada 2, right? 2.0 because they had to change the Instagram page. Okay, delivery of that across Canada as well as same day delivery in the GTA. Use the code welovehiphop on the way out on the website and get yourself a little discount. Also, if you want some of that blem, hit up Steamin' Hot Grabba. There's some Grabba right there on the table. They got the hottest Grabba in the GTA. All right, for all the YNs out there, when you're asking, is it hot though? Like, don't even have to ask if it's Steamin' Hot Grabba. Okay,
it's hot.
Hit them up on their Instagram page if you want some delivery. That's Steamin' Hot Grabba. And they're also in George's, you said, over there on the Jane Strip.
Yeah.
Right? For all the mans them on the Jane Strip and the gal them, all right? Because the gal them smoke some Grabba too. Okay? Go there, hit them up. Or, like I said, Steamin' Hot Grabba on Instagram. Salute.
No girls that smoke more Grabba than me. Dog.
Do the girls with Grabba have, like, are the lips still luscious though? Like, walk on. Like,
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't know. But you know what? Today when I get on the block, I'll probably check it out. I'll see if like they look like that.
Right? You start getting blunt Grabba lips.
Yeah,
Got to be careful when you're a lady.
Yeah, very careful.
Gentlemen, before we get into our topics, how y'all week's been? How's everything been going?
It's been good. I interviewed DJ Snoopy, which was fine. That took low key. That took like a year and a half to make happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was really good, man. He gave us some insight into like the behind the scenes of Real Bad Girls, upcoming projects, and just like like really the process of the show. And I love what they're doing with that show. Obviously, we know about the audio. Everyone's gonna mention the audio, but besides that, man, like what they have planned, like this thing is taken over in a way. He made a good point. He's like, yo, what do we have in the city to tune in every week to?
Yeah, and the numbers are doing. I look at the numbers on the videos; they're doing great.
And these are like videos. YouTube is not like these are people searching for these videos. YouTube is not gonna push this type of video.
No. The algorithm is not pushing that, man. But you did talk to him about the audio.
I did. So I made a clip about it. Pretty much he just said like, yo, he's not an audio guy. He had audio guys there. He asked them, yo, are we recording? Everything's rolling. They said yes. So then they just started.
Yeah.
And apparently either files were corrupted or maybe things were not recording as they should have. And it's a little tragic, obviously, but I don't think that's stopping the motion. If anything, it almost gives another angle to engage with it or hate engage.
Yeah.
And now all these girls are their brands are kind of centering around being a bad girl of the six. So they're able to get more opportunity. There are girls that are getting paid to do walkthroughs now because they were on Real Bad Girls of the Six. Yeah, so it's like a career launcher in a way.
Listen, fam, I didn't know it was buzzing that much. Fam. I see the buzz.
Yeah.
But like you're getting paid for walkthroughs off of the show already?
Yes.
Damn, that's a good look.
That's a super good. And this is early on. There's 16 episodes, not even 10. 16.
Wow.
16 episodes. So it's like
it's a lot of programming, eh?
It is, man. And every episode there's something happening. So man, I'm looking forward to covering more of it and hopefully being a part of, the lore.
Yeah. No, it's a good look, man. Salute to DJ Snoopy.
Yeah.
Salute to you, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And what about you, Dusty?
I can't remember, man. It's just
this life's just moving fast.
It's moving, bro. I swear, it's moving, bro. But yeah, I've just been cooling, man. Hanging out, keeping it cool, man. Taking care of myself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There are things that went down, but it's like it's nothing for the pod. Nothing like for the pod.
It's private life shit.
I wouldn't even say that. It's more of like there's no point in talking about it yet until it's there. Till you in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's in motion. Let's keep it low.
Yeah. Keep it low until it's time to go, man.
Until it's time to go.
You know
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I told you I used to be a rapper. As far as my week, just quick, fast, I interviewed Jeremy Heck, 1/3 of the Bigger Picture podcast with DJ Head and Elliot Wilson.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to be dropping that just now. We spoke about, obviously, some of the Drake case stuff, but him being a Canadian, right, from Manitoba, right, from Winnipeg, just to see like his travels to go from Winnipeg, and he was a rapper.
Yeah.
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
Right? To going to Power 106 in LA, and then now he's on Hip Hop DX. Like, I want people to check this out because anybody can do it, bro. Like, you don't have to. Toronto's like the mega center of the whole of Canada, and you expect the most products or people to come out of Toronto, but it's people from all over Canada getting across into this hip hop space, man. You know what I'm saying? So somebody from Winnipeg to get that much traction and get, that much respect in the hip hop space. Like, low key, a lot of people don't know the man's from over here. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So salute to him.
I've gotten a write up from Hip Hop DX before. That's a good look.
It is a good look, man. Salute to Hip Hop DX as well, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's just a quick thing to catch up on what's going on with us. Let's get into these news stories.
Let's go.
Okay.
I want to take a quick break from this episode to give a big shout out to Only Loud, Canada's one-stop shop for your favorite legacy brands and all things loud. Only Loud provides mail order delivery nationwide and same-day delivery to those in the Ottawa area. Check them out at onlyloud.ca or follow them on their socials, Instagram at onlyloudcanada or on Snapchat onlyloud.ca for more exclusive content. Only Loud is not just a product, it's a lifestyle. Big salute to the sponsors.
Cheer. The shooting that went down how many months ago now? 2 months ago. There's been some updates on it. Now, for the people who don't know, there was a studio shooting downtown Toronto, and there was a video that went out with a bunch of guys that were in the studio jamming to a tune, and there was a bunch of guns out and stuff like that. It went viral, right? For a bad reason.
That was crazy.
And it ended up resulting in a shootout where 100 shots went off. A cop car was hit. Nobody was injured in the shooting. Right?
100 shots.
Right? Nobody was injured. Thank God. Right? But a few people were arrested and let go. Charges stayed, right? But now they're saying that they went and arrested more people in accordance to this. So I got a few links about this. So here's the video itself.
Comfortable, not only carrying illegal firearms, but also treating them like props at a party. You'll see they casually play with the handguns and rest them on their laps before dancing around like it's some kind of celebration. What started as reckless posturing...
Man, has a Draco in there, eh? Like,
that's crazy. And for the people who are in the listening audience, I think this is... I know this is the Toronto Police press conference. This is one of the police talking in the video.
Escalated into chaos as we allege they began to fire back at a rival gang,
Oh my God.
wildly spraying bullets into the street without any regard for human life. It's shocking behavior.
That's so
that underscores
crazy.
the danger these individuals pose in our communities. In the aftermath of this incident,
Oh, Lord.
You see that? He almost
a
took his
dedicated
nigga's head
task
off.
force.
He
Members from the
He almost
Hold
took
on.
his nigga's head off.
I think he knew though.
Yo,
Like-
but bro, that he could have deafened him, bro. Like guns are loud as hell,
Yeah.
bro. Don't shoot a gun
But-
right
and-
next to your brethren's head, bro.
Yeah, like it's just
Yeah,
a different vibe. Like it's just that was close.
Even the heat from the bullet coming out,
Yeah.
you could lick off your brethren's head
Yeah.
just with the
Yeah,
the
bro.
bullet the bullet coming out the chamber.
Fam. Come on, man.
That's amateur night.
Task force, centralized
That
shooting
was
response
serious.
teams,
Like the way
and
he
street teams,
look.
along with the public
Look at this guy
safety
crouched
response
down like
teams,
it's Call of Duty.
He
investigators
seen
from
himself in the
14,
mirror. He
52,
looked himself.
and 31
Yeah.
division.
He thought he was an op. He thought he was he thought it was an enemy or something.
See how he looked in the mirror Friday.
He looked in yo,
bro. He just trust me.
Well, you got to keep in mind these guys are definitely. If you're at a studio session on someone's birthday, you're probably balling up. You know what I'm saying? So you might be a little high,
Yeah, the perk 30.
and all of a sudden there's a shooting, and then you see a mirror and you see yourself. Like you're gonna
What
trip
are you
out a little
looking
bit.
at?
Guys are
What was he
peeing
looking at?
Man's are peeing themselves a little bit. Like there's a
No,
little bit of
they look like, well, come on. You hear shots? Shots is something that I don't care how tough you are. You're going to panic, bro.
You're
Mm.
gonna
It's
make
panic
moves. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm reading this here. Police make 14 arrests and place 100 charges from Toronto recording studio shootout.
Yeah.
So they made 14 more
Hold at
arrests.
the door.
So as far as with the charges now, they laid 14 new arrests. And I was telling you guys before in the beginning of the segment, they arrested like 5 people, and then they stayed there. No, they arrested 7 people and stayed 5 people's charges.
Mhm.
So I guess the police are like doubling down right now, bro, and they're looking for more people. Ugh.
Holy.
I'll just say it off top because I know like the blogs have been saying it too. Like they've been looking for OKG Dilo and a few other artists that were in the building over there. I had an interview with OKG Dilo
Yeah, I know.
years ago. Great interview. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I don't know. What do you guys think, man? Like, I don't even know what to ask you guys about this, bro. This is kind of crazy.
There's so many different angles to look at it. Like in one regard, and I think I saw Talk to Tings, he did like a video on it, and he said like if they didn't have those guns in that moment when they were getting shot at, they wouldn't have been able to defend themselves.
Yes.
So you can argue that it may have been like preventative in that sense, because like if their ops had the guns and these guys were just trapped in the studio, then it could have been way worse, you know?
Okay, so hold on. We gotta examine now what happened, because I remember when this video first went viral like months ago, it was, I think, a result of the social media posting that where their ops found out where they were. Is that what happened, or like the ops just already knew where they were and we don't know the real story?
I think it was either social media or they must have got the drop somehow. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Because if they already had the drop, regardless of them posting on social media, then what you're saying, that theory rings true. If they didn't have something to defend themselves, I guess if you want to defend it in any kind of way, they didn't have their own burners to defend themselves, then they would have been in a way more sticky situation. But then if they did post it on social media and that was the result of their ops coming over there, then it's like you guys kind of put it on yourself.
Yeah,
but your ops seen all them strappies in there and wanted to go confront that.
It's brave ops, man.
It was only 2 men that went
No, it was
there.
3.
3 men that went there for all them man there.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna go more with, and we don't know, right? Because we're not in the investigation, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
But I
not
think I'm
the
gonna go
police.
more with maybe they had the drop on them and it wasn't the social media post.
They had the drop.
Well, it could have been something like a guy posted it on his Snapchat and someone on his Snapchat maybe knows the ops and was like, yo, all these guys are there. Maybe.
Yeah, but that's a suicide.
Well, maybe he didn't see the Snapchat where everyone is just like holding the gun and stuff. Maybe it was a different Snapchat. Like there's so many possibilities.
Well, we all got the video where it looked like
Yeah.
you see them holding the straps. Like the only thing I didn't rate was like there was no girls in the room.
Not one.
Well, I think this is a bigger problem than that.
I know.
What are you guys doing? Are you recording? Are you having a gun party?
I think a little bit of both.
No, but like, what does it have to do with the actual music? Like, is it getting you in the zone before you go in the booth?
Yes, because you know how some rappers will record with their chains on, so they feel a little more like a rapper.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like almost like, yo, I have this strap on me, like I feel like more of a guy,
like a driller. So I'm
drilling.
I'm talking about drilling my ops. And I feel more in my element when I have my burner out when I'm rapping. Like, what's the purpose? This is what I don't understand.
I think that makes sense, though, no?
Maybe they were gonna actually do a scene for a video, and that's the most private place to do the scene for the video at that moment with all them sticks.
Come on, the music video that they're not gonna be able to put out because there's bare sticks in it.
No, there's a scene. It's just a scene, and a cutaway. And
it's one of those scenes where they say. In the beginning of the video, all of these are props.
It's like, that ain't no prop.
It looked like a damn music video when you were watching this, brother.
You guys are making me tired. Not you guys, like the YNs out there, man. Because like we're trying to mentally massage like what's your rationale? There's no rationale, bro. It's young nigga stupid shit.
I know, for sure. For sure. I don't rate it.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't rate it. I don't rate it.
I don't know. I don't know if it's stupid.
Give me your theory, man.
Yo, this is mad. This is mad primal. Like this, you go to Afghanistan right now, there are militias where them are just chilling with their straps and they have a mission, you know? These guys, in a sense, they're at war. And I think back in the day, pre-civilization, you would get a bunch of dudes, you guys would have your weapons, and you guys would enter other villages and get resources.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is almost like reflective of that. Obviously, there's like socioeconomic reasons and like poverty.
Hats. This is for hats.
This
is for hats. This is for straight hats. Like, what are you like? You know what I'm saying? It's for hats, bro.
It is mostly for hats, but
it's
also
for hats.
For money too, for dollars too.
Dollars? What do you mean?
And girls.
Hats.
That's scaring the whole shit, bro.
I think you think it scares the hoes?
A girl's gonna want to walk into a room with a man with a bunch of guns.
Some girls are into that.
Okay,
like they're getting wet when they see that. Like, yo, I can't wait to get in that room.
Is he gonna
like what? No way, fam.
You don't think some girls are spiced by that lifestyle?
The thing is, you're not wrong.
Listen,
but
we're right.
There's something wrong with those girls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Why isn't there not one girl in that room? Nobody as fucked up as them. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the girls at?
They left their girls at home. Actually, you know what? I've interviewed some of these guys, like directly.
Yeah.
And I've asked them about the gal them, and they're like, no, you know, we can't trust them. Sometimes they set us up. We just, chuck them in or F them and duck them type shit. Like, they're not, they don't get into serious relationships.
Yeah.
Right? I talked to one gentleman the other day. He said he was in a serious relationship, right? Yeah. And I was like, kudos on you. It was like, surprise. Like, because the mentality usually is not like, we're taking the gal them seriously. That's a telly thing, fam. That's a smash.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why you're not going to see no girls in the room.
That's why they crash.
Whose girlfriend's chilling with them? None of them have girlfriends, bro.
I know.
But you have to think about the type of girl that's going to be okay with their lifestyle. It's either going to be like a op shorty that's like a setup. You might find like a 1-2 good girl who are like into that, but then that comes with its own set of problems.
They're like, I'm not hanging with you and your niggas.
Or you're chilling with a girl who like grew up in your hood your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you know 1-2 man them that dealt with it already. So it's like, like.
So that's why there's no women in the room.
There's no women in the room.
And essentially, it's a studio session. This is what's kind of getting me irked about this whole situation.
That's why there should be girls in the room.
No, there should be no guns. Like,
but
okay, or if you have your guns, like have them stashed and go make music. Like, like I don't understand where the guns and the actual music come into play.
I'm telling you what it was. They were shooting a music video, my guy. And that was a scene, a cutaway for the music video.
That's still stupid to me because when the music video goes out to the public with a bunch of guns, they're gonna go get investigated again.
But at least they didn't get caught that day.
I think because
some of them got caught at the same time, right? Mm-hmm. Same time it happens, man's got caught.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they were trying to come. Okay, that is the most private place to shoot the video in Canada, where there's no. It's not legal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to shoot it somewhere private. So let me shoot it in the studio that day while we're listening to the record. Cameraman gets the scenes. I hope the cameraman got that shootout.
Well, somebody got the scenes. Like
the security cam.
Clean those.
Police got that.
Yeah, they got them in 4K.
Crazy. They need to use that in the video too when they come out.
Yeah.
If that's the case, if you guys are living that life, I don't mean to say it like that. Like, but
Okay, let's do that before we end this segment.
Yeah.
How could they spin it? Because they're in a bunch of trouble. The trouble's still not done. Once they catch everybody, or if they catch everybody, they're going to have to deal with a litany of charges and deal with the amount of months that takes, or maybe years.
Yeah.
How do you spin that?
What do you mean spin that? Like,
because like the results are we're trying to get famous as rappers, right? So how do we spin this?
They are. We know what their faces look like.
Yeah, but they're in jail.
I don't know, man. They didn't. I don't know.
The defense lawyer, the criminal lawyer who's going to take on the case, he's going to have to like, you got to bring up the poverty stuff. You got to bring up socioeconomics.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to bring up self-protection, even though like Canadian gun laws don't really allow
nobody
for that.
died.
Nobody died.
Nobody died.
They're trying to make a better economic route for themselves. Like you could probably, and they're young and they're misguided. Like you could get it down to like 4 or 5 years.
Some of them already have probably previous charges though.
I'm sure
juvenile, like
right?
have
So you gotta,
charges.
that could be their last. That could be it for some of them. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the caliber of gun they got caught with.
Yeah.
You understand that Draco dog? How did it even get here?
America.
The natives. No, I'm joking.
No. Right? That gun alone in Atlanta is considered a semi-automatic handgun.
Probably with a switch.
But with here, that's considered a rifle.
Mm.
You kind of see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit, there's like some rules to it. Like if you get caught with a semi-automatic, it's like, I think it's more time, obviously.
Yeah.
And a switch and all that, it's more time.
The switch alone is like
way
more time.
But if you get caught with what? A rifle now.
You know what
it depends.
The lawyer
Depends,
could
right?
also do? The lawyer could kind of put it back on the Canadian government because it's like, how are these kids able to get these guns?
Yeah, it's a border
It is
problem.
your negligence based on your border patrol.
Yeah.
These kids are just doing what they were taught, whatever, poverty, socioeconomic. But like, how come they're able to easily get this, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I might do it.
And our system's weak.
Well,
these guys will be out soon.
I think
these guys will be out soon.
Give them like 2-3 years.
Yeah, they'll be out soon.
Well,
they drop. They're like almost like a gang out of Chirac now.
Yeah.
Like you see how they lined up all their pictures? It looked like a bunch of menacing Chirac kids, but they're from Toronto.
And they're probably more popular than ever now because of this incident.
They walked in that place and their balls are like elephantitis. Like, boom, man, them see them and they're like, yeah, you guys got into the shootout, killed nobody. Some of them are probably being made fun of because nothing got hit.
Yeah.
But hey.
I don't know. They might be popular, Toronto popular.
Yeah.
But maybe even like us who kind of expands beyond Toronto.
Yeah.
Might make them a little bit more popular than their stupid little actions on their own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to say respectfully. I was going to say respectfully. I can't say respectfully for you guys doing stupid shit.
No, that's stupid. But like, I kind of can't.
Okay, but what if they didn't bring the guns that day, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, one of them would be probably dead.
These would all be like victim pictures.
That is a good point.
All of them would have been wiped, bro.
Well, I guess it speaks to a deeper problem.
You know?
Yeah. Because their op shouldn't have guns neither then. You know what I'm saying? Which goes back to, no, for real, because it goes back to the border problem, right?
Yeah.
Right, that you just mentioned that the lawyer can bring up. Like, the reason they have guns is because their ops have guns because there's so much guns here.
Can I ask you a question, though? Did they catch the 3 men that were started initially shooting?
I'm not sure. That's something that I think maybe we don't chop our head off, gang. We didn't research that part. My bad. You know what I'm saying? We potted. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I just had to ask because there was 3. There was obviously.
I think they might have got away.
No, I heard they got arrested.
Oh yeah?
I heard somebody got arrested, but maybe it was them. Who knows?
Remember the first, like I said, the first 7 people who got arrested, 5 of them charges were stayed. So they're already home. So they just went and picked up 14 new people.
So someone top?
I don't know. Because if you get your charges stayed, that means it's like they can't really bring up evidence that's going to be able to convict you. So they just stay the charges. Doesn't mean that they can't bring it back up if they find more evidence.
Some man's that fling their strap away. Fling their strap.
It's probably good lawyers, man.
Yeah.
You guys don't have enough evidence to even put my client there or put my client could have been a victim. You know what I mean? Just trying to run for his life while you have him in jail.
Right?
You know what I mean? If you have a good enough lawyer, they can spin anything, man.
Yeah, they're not all gonna have the same lawyer.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Well, listen, man, I don't know who to say salute to, but yeah.
No.
There's nothing else to say on this, man. There's no salutes to go around.
Nah.
Everybody just do better, man.
Nah.
We love hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have catering.
Hey, Michelle.
Come on in. Hi.
Hey, just in time.
Come around back here so you can get on
Get
camera.
on the mic.
Yeah,
here.
come. Oh, what's up? How are you?
We got some food coming in at the same time. Listen, we'll get back to the story in a second.
Here, wait. Come sit here for a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, come have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Salute.
Sorry.
Welcome. No, she don't need to have on. She's cool. This is your mic right here. Okay, so tell us where you're from, the name of your restaurant, and what you got for us over here today.
All right. Where should I look?
Oh, camera's right there. Yeah.
Okay, what's up? It's Chef Rochester from M&R Catering.
Jeez.
Repping Rexdale, right?
You can't hear the
West End. I'm actually coming from the West End right now.
Jeez.
Okay.
I know.
We offer Caribbean food, delicious. Okay.
Yeah.
Brought some pepper shrimps.
Yes, that's my order. That's my
jerk
order.
chicken.
That's
All
my
right.
order.
And I got the large size for you guys.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Give me a review.
We're gonna give you a review. Let the people know where they can find the restaurant again, please.
Okay, it's not a restaurant; it's a commercial kitchen. We're at 462 Dawes Road.
Okay,
and we're currently online right now, so you can catch us at www.mnrcatering.ca. You can find us on Instagram at mnrcatering.
Okay.
Yes.
No, thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
We love hip
I
hop.
got our boy Akademiks here. We got to talk about
Your boy.
my boy.
Your boy.
Akademiks got a weird case.
Oh gosh.
That's how I have it titled here.
No, don't say that.
Well, it's not a case, but he's got a weird thing going on right now as far as the way the media is attacking him, bro. Have you seen on Twitter, if you put in Akademiks' name, they're roasting this nigga right now.
About what?
Yeah.
Okay, so to give you guys some context as far as what's happening with him, he was on a Discord chat with a bunch of his guys, and there was a 15-year-old person in the Discord, and they were doing what gamers do, is clown with each other and have really dark humor, talking shit to each other.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's one thing, like, you're talking to a 15-year-old, okay? And they were saying some wild shit to him. I'll play the clip of what they were saying. And this kid is...
and he wanted to try.
And just to give you guys some context, this kid is one of Plaqueboy Max's mods. So he works for Plaqueboy Max, I guess, for free, like an intern type of thing. So they're kind of clowning him on, like, what would you do for Plaqueboy Max? Like, they're playing that game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Would you stop world hunger or work for Plaqueboy Max? Right? But then they took it too far.
Dude, will you let you?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yo, you can have.
Wait.
If
I can't fuck you, I'm cutting you off.
No, yo. Suppose he's like, yo, bro, listen, yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be inside of you. Pause.
Wow.
Nah, you say,
Oh, shit, my bad.
This is getting crazy.
I'm not gay.
nah, you say, yeah.
Yeah, with it.
If Max said he wants,
So pretty much because he asked this 15-year-old if he would let Plaqueboy Max hit.
Well, Plaqueboy Max is known to be a little weirdo.
Yeah, but that's besides the point, man. You're talking to a 15-year-old kid. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. This is the extended version.
yo, you always wanted me to be next to you. Now I could be. Pause.
That sounds weird. They cut it up like.
Yo, every time I rehear that, it just hurts my head, bro.
Nah, you say,
with it.
Okay, and then this is.
So you tell me that there's not another 15-year-old that you could bust down?
Yo, bro.
I'm serious. So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust down.
The question that they asked him right before this, they were like, yo, we're going to send some hoes to your house. And he's like, nah, man, you guys gonna catch a case, man. Don't stop doing that. And they're like, so, well, we ain't talking about older hoes. Like, we can, what, there's not a 15-year-old you can bust down?
Yo, this is scary.
It's getting spooky out there.
It's spooky, bro.
So Ak responded yesterday.
Yeah.
He got on stream. I posted it on my Instagram. He got on stream and he responded.
So let your favorite streamer, I don't give a who it is. You pussy if you talk to me again. I've been doing my thing for a long time. I show love to a lot of niggas. I see niggas trying to run plays on me. I ain't trying to get into all that bullshit. People who watch me know my character. Come on, man. We not doing, like, there's not much to, y'all want to go clip some weird shit, cool. But let this be known. Anybody from here on out, because I give so much grace to other people, you mad pussy for even deal with me. I don't need none of y'all. And I mean none of y'all. None of y'all.
All right, I'm not going to play the whole thing. So yeah, he's mad that Blackboy Max, because Blackboy Max responded to it when people started sending him the clip. And he's mad that Blackboy Max didn't call him first or call him on stream and ask him about it rather than just react to the clip. And then Blackboy Max jumped in on the stream last night. He streamed last night, but he didn't stream all over every platform. He only went on Twitch, and I think that was it. All right. He usually, once he's finished the music part and he starts to stream itself, he extended to all platforms. Stayed on Twitch. And he discussed that for like 4 hours. Yeah, because the internet's killing him, bro. I'm going to play a little bit of what he said, but then we have to have a discussion about gaming culture, I feel like, bro. All right? And some of this, like, Discord culture, which is part of gaming culture, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's all intertwined. I'm going to play the clip off of the We Love Hip Hop YouTube page. I did a short last night because he didn't post it on YouTube.
Was doing well.
Oh, it's doing great.
But I'm going to still tease you this and third. And that's the only, you know, I mean, whatever it could help you out with, like, it's cool. Let's go. Like, whatever. But I'm going to still tease you this and third. And that's the only, you know, I mean, obviously he's a little kid, so I got no problem with it.
Yo, not to interrupt you. I'm hearing you, but please don't let the chat gaslight you into, yo, you don't take accountability. Don't apologize. Max trying to bitch you. I'm not.
No, of course. No.
You get what I'm saying?
No, of course. Yo, put it like this. Bro, I'm offended. Like, first of all, and obviously maybe I'm looking at this whole term of like, yo, people or someone like grooming someone as them trying to fuck. Obviously everybody know I'm not homosexual. I'm not into that type of stuff. But also, I don't want people to think that, like, especially somebody I was looking at as little bro, I don't want y'all to think that I'm over here making him feel like, no, this is my little bro. Like, again, if you felt offended, and obviously I get the conversation out of context, yo, that's not something I'm going to stand behind or die on that hill. I fuck with Max. I fuck with Nor as well. And I don't want to leave that out of context. I just want to add the context. The only thing I was just saying, I was like, damn, Max. Yo, Max, in times like this, it don't matter. Even if I say some, like, imagine you with somebody and I said something crazy about him. This is my only request to you, my brother, right? And this is why I try to build relationships with amazing streamers like yourself. Like, I find when you say, yo, I see my mans have motion, I gotta support him. Like, I remember talking to Silky. Silky was here.
Okay,
like,
so I'm going to stop it there because I feel like he's just talking around
in a circle.
What do you guys think before I give my opinion on this, man? Because I have some strong opinions on this, man.
Ak shouldn't be speaking to a 15-year-old about. Like, I can see, okay, I have little brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm kind of clowning them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be like, nigga, you ain't get no pussy. Shut up.
Yeah.
Ain't no, you want me to send a bad bitch over there right now to come show you what it's about?
Yeah.
Like, I kind of see how he's saying it.
Yeah.
But it's not really your little brother. So you can't cross that line with someone else's child, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you trying to figure out if the kid is homosexual? You're better off just asking the kid. Do you like
or
girls?
not?
No. Do you like girls? Right?
Yeah,
if you're gonna ask if you're gonna want to know a kid is whatever way, ask the kid. Do you like girls? let him say, no, I like boys.
Yeah.
If that's the case, right? Now you gotta, you know how to deal with this individual. You get what I'm saying? But you should not be speaking to nobody's child in that manner of like pushing sex into their mind.
Even in a joking way, because they were joking around. But like it's kind of like it sounds weird even if you clip it.
When you clipped it, when you started playing it back, it sounds weird.
And he kept on saying, in context it sounds, or out of context it sounds weird. Can we put it in context and make it not sound weird?
Only if it was your little brother. If it was really your little brother.
If it was your own family, I guess.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. Your own family, you can cross that line. You can kind of clown your little brother about being a virgin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay, I could accept that.
Right?
What do you think, Zarby?
I don't think ACK is an actual PDF file trying to actually, this is like you said, gaming culture. And if you've ever like played Xbox or PS, I guess PS5 now, but like back in my day when it was like PS4, PS3, like people were talking crazy stuff in those lobbies or in like an Xbox Live party, but it was kind of understood that this is all like a part of the gaming culture.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in that context, obviously it's still weird to say that to like a 15-year-old kid. And like the angle of just saying like, oh, well, would you bang Pac-Boy Max? Like, would you bang another man? Like that alone is like weird. It's different if it's like, yo, would you bang Beyonce?
Yeah.
Like then, you're kind of encourage like your little bro to be like, so you like that type of girl. Oh, okay. So, like, and people always ask like their little siblings or cousins, like, oh, like, yo, you have a girlfriend? Like, even if they're underage.
You
So
ask them. You ask them that question.
There's
like,
healthy ways to go about it, but this is just like when you're someone as big as Akademiks Online, but like you can't risk your entire reputation like doing stupid stuff that you might have done maybe before you were famous,
Good point. And I'm glad you said that, because the gaming culture is one thing, which is already kind of warped in the first place, right? This whole online 35-year-old can get online with a 12-year-old and have conversations. You're like, that shouldn't even be a thing to me. Like, I've always thought it was a weird thing. I'm not a gamer, so maybe the gamers might get mad. Like, bro, what are you talking about? But like, from when online gaming became a thing, and you can play with somebody from Canada and the next person is in, I don't know, Wisconsin, but they're 12 and the 12-year-old telling you, go fuck yourself and da-da-da-da. And then you can respond back to him and tell him the same shit. These are all unfamous people having these conversations that, to me, are ethically wrong. Like, that shouldn't even be a thing. Right? But Ak, being Mr. Most famous hip-hop streamer.
And in the game world, right?
And in the gaming world, should, on top of that, not be having these conversations. The conversations that he used to have before, which to me I still aren't cool, I don't think are cool, are not the conversations he could have now.
What do you call that when they're in your, what is it? It's like his lobby. Like, what do they call it now?
Like your Discord?
The waiting room or the server?
No. Server. So was that his server that kid was on? What server?
I think they were on his Discord. I'm not sure. But
they were gaming. But they were gaming.
I don't think they were gaming. I think they were just talking shit, because there's a lot of different Discord rooms where people just get together and talk shit.
That's kind of more weird, because you're just sitting there talking. Like, it wasn't like
they share pictures.
Yeah.
They talk about things that are usually behind the scenes conversations. And sometimes when people go live, they'll take their Discord conversations and then go live and, just put all of the people up on the screen. So it's expanded beyond gaming culture, but I think you could attest to this. Discord came from gaming culture.
Yeah, pretty much replicates it. Like, you'll see the same amount of open racism or xenophobia that you would see in like a regular gaming
like
community.
a Call of Duty game or game.
Yeah, like if you ever listen to like what people are saying in like a call, you'll hear all types of N-bombs and F-bombs. And like a lot of times though, like there's like an underlying humor to it. So it doesn't seem like as if you were in real life and saying that stuff people can hide behind the video game.
It's dark humor.
Yeah, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
Holy dark.
But you know what I also think plays a role because of the power dynamic between Ak and this mod, I feel like in Hollywood or in that music industry, like when someone's higher up, they're able to say like vulgar ass stuff to you, like, oh, like, would you bang him? Would you suck his dick? I feel like he might be employing that strategy where it's like because the power dynamic is so vast that he's like he feels like he can just say that, you know?
I also know of certain things being said about that Black Boy Mac. Like he's, you know, I'm hearing things, right? That he, you know what I'm saying? He Rainbow Gang. So what I think Ak was doing was exposing that, but wrongly. To like he was trying to like spin it instead of him like having another male like, that same age. He could have been like, yeah, Playboy back is gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you? Do
it's like warning him almost like.
Could be. I think they're having a glazed conversation. Like because he works for Black Boy, right? He was like, you're such a, and they were calling him a glazer.
Yeah.
Right. But then they started saying, how much of a glazer are you? You know what I'm saying? So then they started adding on and on.
Yeah,
and
you would
on
let
and
him
on.
do this to you. Because they know behind the scenes what that boy is about. I don't want to talk bad about the boy, but that's what I heard.
It's almost like some initiation type of conversation, like hazing almost.
It could be like a hazing. Like,
but I see it more as exposing. It was more of an exposing thing. Like I'm gonna. Ak always has. Okay, it's like he talks to Whack 100. Whack 100 has the whole gay journal. Like he know.
I wonder why.
Yeah, right. Only. Would you like to express?
Is that how Whack's moving Friday?
Would you like to express something Friday?
Three fingers Whack. Keep going. Keep going.
No. Butt naked Whack. Toes in the air Whack. I get you, but like
laying on his stomach Whack.
Stomach Whack.
Keep going.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, right? So I see it more as like he knows something we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was trying to explain something, but it was the wrong timing.
To a 15-year-old though?
Yeah, that's the wrong timing. But that's the only person you could really say it to because there's no one else you know that's that close to Playboy Mac. Close to that Playboy kid.
Or Black Boy.
Black Boy. I call him Playboy. I don't know why.
Playboy Max.
I don't know why.
That's a theory, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I can't run with that theory, but I respect it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just not a good look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's diverting from what he shouldn't be talking to a 15-year-old on a Discord, period. I don't give a shit what Black Boy Max does behind closed doors. It has nothing to do with the actual what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be talking to a 15-year-old on behind closed doors or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he's grooming the kid, but it just doesn't look good when you're this freaking famous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The 35-year-old man at home playing Call of Duty, talking shit to a 15-year-old, he shouldn't be doing that either.
That's weird.
They're both wrong. This is what my point is.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever heard one of those like rages where it's like a grown adult versus like a 12-year-old and like the 12-year-old's winning?
I know.
Yes.
Like, everyone is so excited.
He'll be like, F you. You hear this little voice just telling you all types of shit about your mom.
You see, as a non-gamer, I don't know how I would take that. If I'm gaming, I'm playing whatever, Call of Duty, right? And I'm playing with my homeboys and we're all talking together and then I hear some little voice come in, right?
F you.
To me, I get scared right away. I'd be like, I don't want to talk to this guy in the game. Like, sorry, how old are you? I don't want to talk to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to my homies over here. I'm only talking to people who are above 18 in this little virtual world because I don't want you to clip me telling this guy go suck his mom and then they're going to be like, yo, he said go suck his mother and he sexually assaulted him verbally.
Oh, my Lord.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to be in the room virtually or non-virtually with no little youths, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's it. And that's why I'm saying the gaming culture is the bigger part of the problem that got Ak into this stupid problem in the first place.
So you think that's how they're actually grooming some of these kids?
Of course.
Through the gaming?
Yeah.
Of course. Ak's not grooming, but there's some 50-year-old at home right now trying to groom some youth through some next game.
Yo, have you seen Smart Guy?
Roblox.
Roblox or some shit.
You ever seen Smart Guy, the show? There was literally an episode in Smart Guy where TJ was in this gaming lobby and then he linked up with an older guy who like brought him back to his crib and showed him all these video games, but he was a predator. He was like an S offender.
Yeah.
So it's like they've been knowing about that like more than 20 years ago, like in Smart Guy. So it's like I'm sure there are predators that use video games as their tool.
That's crazy.
And the thing is, there's no regulations on it.
Yeah.
Not that I've heard of. I've never heard of you have to be 18 and over to enter, not the game itself, but to enter this online version of it.
Yeah.
Right? They'll put limits on Cornhub and all that. You can't have Cornhub in Texas, but a 13-year-old can get on Roblox with a 50-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird.
Where's our priorities as far as like regulations then?
There should be a little more monitoring of like, okay, if you're 13, you can only be in communication in the game with like
people
13
underage.
to 6, like 13 to 16 or something. I don't know.
Right? I'm asking ChatGPT, when did online gaming start? Because I would like to know this.
Well, man, let's take a guess. I'm saying 2001.
Yeah, 2099.
Even that far back, you think?
99.
Probably even
99.
Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Because that's something that's been festering for so long, and so many kids have probably gone missing through this. So many S assaults are probably happening through online gaming for whatever ChatGPT decides to come up with a goddamn answer for. But okay, here we go.
1970.
There's no way. There's no way.
2000s.
Online gaming goes mainstream in 2000. The rise of the internet, 1990.
Yeah, so early 2000, pretty much 2000. So World of Warcraft. Wow, but that's 04.
04. Releases consoles like PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Yeah, when PlayStation 2 came out, that's when online capability started. The one didn't have it, but 2 did.
Yeah.
Right? And then after that, it was just off the races. So, bro, we're in 2025. There's people been grooming people online for 25 years.
So now you have the meta, the virtual reality that I got.
Well, you can take that to the next level.
Oh, yeah.
I watched a Netflix show one time. I forget the name, right? Comment gang, y'all will be able to remember if you know this show. It was a guy who had a whole full relationship with his woman and everything like that. And then he'd go into his virtual online gaming game.
Yeah.
Right? And he was playing with a next homeboy. Right? And they were playing like a fighting game.
Yeah.
But in the middle of the fighting game, it was a man character and a woman character.
Black Mirror.
The Black Man.
It was a Black Mirror episode. And they start smashing.
But it was a black guy and like the white guy, right?
Or I don't remember. I think it was 2 black guys. Right?
Yeah, something like that.
But they're smashing in the game as virtual characters. And then they finally actually met in real life.
Yeah, and it was their homie.
You know what I'm saying?
Anthony Mackie was in that episode, I think.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Seen
that one was like, what the hell, bro? These are grown-ass men who, and I know it's a Black Mirror episode, obviously, but like these are grown-ass men who are going through these things, who have full frontal cortexes and everything. Local youths don't know how to handle this type of entertainment and just content, bro. It's too much.
Yeah, I don't think they're able to distinguish it from reality as good as maybe like some people like us who grew up without virtual reality. But imagine just growing up with augmented or virtual reality. Like, yo, your brain thinks it's real. Like, straight up. You know?
You're living actually a real life through virtual reality, bro.
That's crazy.
That's the future.
I don't know what to say for Act at this point.
Your boy.
I don't know how he's going to come back from this. What he does need to do is just apologize. A clean apology.
A classy one?
Yes. A non-Hennessy fueled apology. The man has a lot of pride. And I know he didn't want to feel Lil Bro'd by Black Boy Max because Black Boy Max kind of checked him. So he didn't want to like back down.
Yeah.
Right? But this big act shit has to like say, you know what? There's limits to it.
Yeah.
If everybody's mad at me for something and calling me a groomer, give a public apology. I had a misstep. My apologies if I hurt the kid or if I hurt anybody else. And then just move on, bro.
They've been trying to squash him.
And also that putting it on the Kendrick fans, that diverting thing, that's like that, bro. It makes you look worse, fam. Just take the L. Say, you know what? I misjudged. My bad.
It sounded like a grooming session, eh?
It sounded bad, bro. I don't care how much you want to put in context. It sounded bad,
It
bro.
sounded like a grooming
Just apologize
session.
and keep it moving, fam. But yeah, man, salute the act same way. Like, I know people might be like, salute the act. Because people want to kill him. They want to kill him in the comments. They want to roast him. They want to cancel him. It's very easy to, once act is in the spotlight of being canceled, like, yes, push him off the edge. Like, get him out of here. But bro, like
that's not gonna be that.
No,
easy.
Ak is here to stay, no matter what, and all this is just part of his lore. Like, the more controversy, the better for this guy at this point. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. But yeah, don't put it on the Kendrick fans, fam.
K-bots.
The K-bots. I want to take a quick second from this episode to introduce you guys to The Gas Station, a new dispensary located at 260 Gary Avenue that prides themselves on having the best smoke products from across the GTA, the best gases, the hottest grabber, and the most exclusive backwoods flavor like Zaza, banana, and chocolate. The Gas Station is a one-stop shop for serious smokers. Repost our promo video on your socials and get a free half quarter on your next visit. Make sure to hit them up at The Gas Station 416 on Instagram, or go check them out at 260 Gary Avenue in Toronto. Salute to The Gas Station. Cheer!
We love hip hop.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
All right, we're good. This is a super cut-in. I'm sorry. Breaking news. Breaking news. I my laptop's not even like reloaded and everything. Let's pull up some stuff so we can see some stuff on the screen here. Is my sound effects even working?
So y'all may be wondering why we have re-entered the episode.
Yes. So break us into the news here, Czar.
Okay, so as soon as we're done, we cracked open this food. We're ready to, indulge.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go on my IG. I see RTN Canada. Toronto rapper Top5 arrested in firearm investigation. And this was 3 hours ago. It is Saturday afternoon.
I got it up on the screen now. Good.
Yeah.
So on Friday, okay, go ahead.
So on Friday, January 24th, 2025, the warrant was executed in the Enterprise Boulevard and Birchmount Road area. Birchmount Road.
Yeah, Scarborough.
Shit.
Hassan Ali, 26 of Toronto, has been arrested and charged with 1, careless storage of firearm, weapon, prohibited device, 2, possession of a weapon, 3, unauthorized possession of a firearm, 4, possession of a firearm knowing its possession is unauthorized, and 5, possession of a prohibited or restricted firearm with ammunition.
Now, it's saying here in the RTN post, arrested in firearms investigation. So they've been under an investigation? That's crazy.
That's crazy. Bro, so the whole time when Wack is like, yeah, Drake.
Yeah, do you think that could have helped?
Bro.
Because he was talking about he has all this stuff on a USB. He kept on mentioning that there was things flashed to the point where like guys had to say, oh, these were props and we were at a video shoot. Right, which like I'm gonna go with that, right? But I'm sure that didn't help. If there was an investigation, an investigation is different than I got picked up on road.
From the minute he left jail that day, they put the investigation on him, bro.
That's facts.
From the minute he left, then you're all over the news. They're like, yeah, you be the M, okay, we'll get you for this for a strizzy. We'll get you for the stick.
I don't know what to say, man. Like for somebody who's just beat. Or didn't beat he got a murder case stayed.
Life was so nice for him the last couple of weeks. Like they let him get a little taste. Like,
well, he's been quiet. He hasn't been posting
nothing.
He hasn't been getting on streams or getting on people's shows and uttering threats and doing all kind of wild stuff.
Maybe he felt it.
Maybe he knew that there was an ongoing investigation. But he did pull up to a Raptors game with Drake.
Multiple Raptors games. Before the Drake one, he's been at multiple Raptors games.
Life was nice for him, For the past couple, for his weeks. He went to Jamaica. He
did go to Jamaica.
He was in Asia. He was in Dubai.
Man finally meet Akademiks. Are you guys sure this is real?
No, it's been on a few blogs.
Yeah.
Right? And, for the people who are watching this is Saturday when we film this. We'll be giving more updates as the week progresses because this is fresh off the press. Like it's literally we wrapped the podcast. I was getting ready to pack up the cameras and then mans are like, yo, this is happening right now.
Let me see the comment section. Let's see what
mans are saying.
Worst investment for his people was this guy. God damn. War Love For unsigned is rough with the comments.
Man are laughing.
That's crazy.
A man who doesn't learn.
Man who doesn't learn from his mistakes, doomed to repeat them. It kind of goes into the conversation we were having earlier in the pod too, though, because like have it or don't have it, right? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna you're a high profile character, and this is if, because he's innocent until proven guilty. But like if they're accusing him of having something on him and he had a firearm on him, like kind of got to protect himself, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
I think he'll beat this case, though. I don't see this putting him behind bars for any amount of time. But do you think
he was inside for a murder,
fam?
Yeah, but he beat that.
He didn't beat it.
They stayed it.
They stayed the charges.
So you think they're gonna reopen it now?
Reopen it now.
They have to reopen that. This is a separate case.
They don't necessarily have to reopen the same case, but if they find, because when you stay a charge, if they find more evidence on the specific case, then they can reopen that case.
Yes,
this is a separate case.
That's what I'm saying.
However, it doesn't look good because of his prior charge.
Well, yeah, now they're like, well, why did we let you out if you're just gonna go back out and buy
carry guns,
firearms?
Yeah.
He must have been someone must have been threatening him.
I gotta say something about this comment section though. Like, no matter how much people don't like Top 5, rejoicing in him catching an L is not a good look. Like, I'm seeing Elmo dances emojis here in the comments. Like, that's not cool, man.
No. But you gotta imagine people were warning. Like, people were like warning him in the comments a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, man, you're like, there's a part where people who don't even like him were happy for him to see him in the last couple of weeks. You know, you got to meet Akademiks. You went to Jamaica. You got to see Vibes Card. You're living nice, bro.
Yeah.
Nice, bro. For that to just be,
just like that. Snap.
Just like that. One dog gave you the chain. You just got the new Gigi chain. You're front row at the Raptors game. Your life nice, boy. Now all of a sudden it's done.
And to an extent, he is the Toronto Underground ambassador to the States and the rest of the world. Like, when people think about Toronto Underground, like, Top 5. It's Top 5.
Americans, boy.
Americans are gonna have a field day
with this.
Yeah.
But I think they might rate it though, because they're like, oh, he really is about that life. He's not some like whatever. Yeah, he had it on him, but for them that's normal, I guess.
Yeah.
They're still gonna be like, they're gonna be like, nah, man, he came out here, he was out here doing some monkey shit. That's what they're gonna feel, right?
Yeah.
And say, right? And honestly, it didn't help that Whack 100. Oh no! Who he called?
Friday is praying that has nothing to do with this.
I know it doesn't, because like that would mean Back 100 is a rat, and let them see what's on the quote unquote USB, and so that can be used against them. And I don't believe, no matter how much I talk shit about Whack, I don't believe that he's on it like that.
Going to that extent.
Like, I want to put a man in jail.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He might want to go viral.
Never do that.
But he doesn't want to put a man in jail.
Yeah.
I think that the police has probably been watching him from the time he's touched road.
Yep.
And all they need to do is just feel that he has something on him, feel something might be in the whip. He could beat it because it might be like, yo, you pulled over something in the whip, but it's not mine.
So right now he could be in a little bit of
you never know.
You might see him out tomorrow morning, bro.
You can never know, man.
You might see him out on Monday.
And especially if he said he got all these millions of dollars since he came home, then unfortunately, a lot of that's going to have to go to the lawyer.
Man, I get a break.
Well, if it's a firearm investigation,
this nigga can't get a break.
Is it like a just individual firearm, or do they have like a ring where they're like distributing? Like
that's we need more info for.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, we need way more info for that.
It seems like one though, like of firearm, of a weapon, of a firearm. It would be multiple counts if it was more than one, right?
So Enterprise Boulevard and Birchmount. Wow. Ish. Okay. Just a quick update. Breaking news, or not breaking news because we're, 2 days later, but we just wanted to make sure that we cover that and not have to cover it days later. And listen, man, no matter what people feel about Top 5, I'll say this for myself. Salute to Top 5. Salute. And hopefully he can get through these legal issues, because this is, I was literally going to drop a video like Top 5's not a rapper anymore, I'm still gonna drop it today. Like it's the Saturday.
Yeah.
But like this is new news. This is crazy.
Wowzers.
I got some more cases here. We were talking about this earlier. The A$AP Rocky case.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We never really talked about it on the podcast. Him and his A$AP, whatever his homie.
Rilla or something
like that.
Right? So I think the incident, or from what I can recollect, he's accusing A$AP of shooting him in LA. They got into an argument in the middle of downtown LA, and then shots went off and homeboy got shot. Right?
Yeah.
They're saying in the defense that A$AP had some kind of prop gun.
Yeah.
And they're also saying that the judge was hitting on A$AP's mom. Did y'all hear about that?
Wow. No.
Saying that, yo, your mom's beautiful. Like, said it like 2 times. Like, yo, your mom's beautiful.
So get me off this case, dog.
And they asked her about it when she was leaving the case, right? When she was leaving the courtroom.
Holy.
Let me see if I can find that on
Mom,
YouTube.
you know what you got to do, right? Get me off this case.
Yeah. Like,
give him a date.
A$AP's mom, like, respectfly, she's
nice,
hot.
She's one of them nice black women, eh?
She's not old, right? She's still young. Right? She called him Rock
Let
Him.
me see her, yo.
Right? Like she named him Rock Him, so she's like my age.
I want to see. Hey, you know he gives her some money. She's down with Rihanna. Like,
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You're wearing all that Fenty.
Let me see if I can find this here. Oh, you see this part with the judge? Saying, not the judge, the lawyer saying,
Really told his friend that Rocky was a piece of shit and declared, I'm going to beat this nigga up. That's funny.
Wow.
I showed you a lot of text messages.
Oh, so he's allowed to say it? All you got to do is become a criminal lawyer to get the pass, eh?
Pass.
So this is Mom Dukes here with him. I think this is his mom right here.
Can we get a better picture, please?
Yes, I know, right?
I want to see this black lady.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, shit. She got a backside. Oh, my God.
She is.
Ooh,
look at that.
Judge thinks your mom is gorgeous.
Ooh.
She is.
Come on, cameraman. Come on, cameraman.
He had one job.
Come on,
one job, bro.
Peter.
Fire this guy. Fire this
cameraman
guy,
is gay.
Trying to get the one in the pink there, bro. Come on. That's what he's getting right there. That.
Damn. A$AP's mom has got it going on.
Oh man. So
wow.
She's
also
bad.
One more thing on this case, right?
Yeah.
They offered him a plea deal.
Yeah.
Where he can take I forgot the amount of months. I think it was 5 months, and he can be on probation for 130 days or something like that, right?
Jeez.
He said no. They're gonna take it to trial. So, thoughts, gentlemen? You think A$AP's getting off of this? Is he gonna beat the case? Is he gonna have to do time? Him like Tory? Remember Tory turned down a plea deal too, and now he's sitting doing 10.
I don't know. I just think his proximity to Rihanna and the entire conglomerate. Yeah, like I just think they wouldn't let that happen. I don't know.
He wants
I
no
think
charges, right? For this.
I guess.
Yeah, I kind
He
of
said it's a prop gun.
I don't think it was a prop gun, because then they found they found a bunch of like normal guns at his crib or something. Like when they did like they had a warrant.
Yeah.
And they were able to search his home and they found real guns.
That's at the crib though. That's not
I
ours.
guess. I don't know. The argument is that there are no gun wounds or like any sort of like ballistics around. Like there's no like evidence of shells.
Yeah.
But then like, why are you moving with a prop gun like just for the effect? Does it make sound?
Well, Roadrunner brought this up the other day in his interview when we had the interview at the restaurant. He's like, man's are not even running with a Canadian Tire airsoft or anything. Guys are just getting caught lacking with nothing. I'm like, are you sure getting the airsoft is the solution? He's like, fam, at least have something. I'm like, I guess, all right. So there's some people who had that school of thought.
That airsoft could get you killed, bro.
That's what I'm thinking, right?
About, bro?
Like, but he said,
like,
no,
running.
it's like but these guys, he's saying guys are getting caught with nothing at all, right?
Yeah.
So at least maybe that's what ASAP's thinking. Like, you know, let me show you the handle. I pull up my shirt, show you the handle of the airsoft, and you might run.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you're ASAP Rocky, like you probably have full-time security.
That too.
Yeah, but
so they are probably actually armed.
Yeah, but not when you're dealing with your friend. This guy is a friend. He's part of the group.
He's an ASAP mob.
He's an ASAP mob.
Yeah.
Right? So you're on a one-on-one with this person and he decides to say some wild shit. And you're like, shut the hell up, nigga. And he's like, nah, I'm going to get crazy with you. And it looks, he could be known to carry. He could be known to carry. So what do you mean? He just left it that day in his car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're just like, this nigga ain't shooting me. I don't care what I got on me. I get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna shoot the airsoft at him. I'm gonna shoot the BB gun after him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot the prop gun at him. Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he got hit with something though. Or ASAP wouldn't be in this case right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So the prop gun thing is a lie.
I think I don't believe it neither, but I think they're his lawyer is gonna make them believe it. All right. You guys mentioned, and we all know the man's with Rihanna, bro. You think Rihanna's gonna let her man, her baby daddy, go do time, bro?
That's her play husband.
She's a billionaire, bro.
That's her play husband, though.
Fam,
you think so?
A couple of million, and that'll beat the case, bro.
They put that together.
Even the baby?
Yeah. This is just like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
It's like an arranged marriage, but
just
for
like
black
Jay-Z
celebrities.
And Beyonce, same shit.
You know how Indians be doing arranged marriages?
Oh,
you know how Indians be doing arranged marriages?
Bro.
This is like an arranged
and they
elite
don't even
black.
like the man.
Yeah,
the girl won't even like the man.
They have like 5 kids.
That's her little lapdog.
Indian girl loves niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. I've seen it. Girl be married to her Indian guy, and
but she wants
Tyrone.
Yeah, dog.
She wants to call Tyrone.
Real shit.
Sometimes they want to call Tyler too. Sometimes they like white boys too. They want to call Tyler.
They're calling Tyler.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want Pudgy.
They don't want Pudgy.
They don't want Pudgy.
Okay, bye, Michelle.
Later.
I'm excited to eat this food.
I know, man.
But I just can't see it, man. Like I can't see her just letting this guy just go down the river, as they call it, right? Like they got too much money, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
for
like
sure. She got too much money.
Yeah,
she
but
don't
her
need
money's
ASAP.
his money, bro.
No, it's not.
No,
No, it's not. Especially Jay-Z's involved with the Fenty and all. Like, no, it's not.
Why not? That's
No, it's not.
I'm baby daddy.
How do we know Jay-Z's not behind all this?
Don't they got 2 kids? My money's your money. Your money, my money now.
No, your baby's my baby. My baby's your baby. You better pay for this baby if we would have split up.
And I'm sure they signed. They're not legally married.
No,
exactly.
So
that's her play husband.
That's
What I tell
her
you
baby
why.
father, and she doesn't need anything from him.
Come on,
He
man,
might be able to extort her for some child support if it boils down to that.
Exactly. And how do you know they're not having rough times? How do you know there hasn't been some of their own domestics in that big old castle they live in? You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
And she like, you going to jail. I don't even gotta call up white.
So, you know what, Rakim? You know what, Rakim?
You going to jail, boy.
You're going to jail, boy.
You going to jail, boy.
You know what,
You
Rakim?
shoot your friend.
She definitely calls him Rakim too.
I
She don't
know.
call him Rocky.
I call him
You know what?
Rocky.
ASAP Rocky.
Rakim.
Well,
You know what I mean? You got that black woman clowning you.
you see, the thing is why I don't see him going away,
Yeah.
because he turned down the plea deal. How are you so confident to turn down the plea deal that didn't
for
seem
sure.
like
Tory
that
did
crazy?
that.
Yeah, but he was up against Jay-Z. This is Jay-Z. Now, he probably had Jay-Z in his ear like, just. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that is also the difference.
That's the
He's
difference.
with Rock Nation because through Rihanna, and
Yeah.
Tory was against Rock Nation.
And I think what helps his case is that there's no fatal element. Like no one really died from this or even got hurt. Apparently, apparently it grazed the guy's thumb or something. Like the gunshot.
He got a graze, but then they also said the same thing about Meg Thee Stallion. She got fragments.
Oh, she stepped on the glass.
Yeah,
But I can't see there being as much public backlash around A$AP Rocky potentially getting freed from this versus with Tory Lanez, there was an active backlash where it's like, how could you hate black women if you support Tory Lanez? Like that was the narrative.
Yeah.
But this is kind of like, allow him, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you guys are two mans who are just arguing with each other like, we shouldn't even be in the middle of this.
Yeah.
But with Meg, it was like everyone was stepping up to like save her.
But that changed.
Eventually,
She's stupid. She went and dropped the documentary, and she just didn't look too well with when it comes to her. When she found out certain things, it looked cool. You know what I mean?
Her public image looked kind of weird now in the light.
And now she's messed up.
Well, listen, man, hold your head, A$AP Rocky. We'll see what happens on the other end of this, man. It's just going to be a long. I don't even think. Actually, let me take that back. It's not going to be a long process.
No,
I think you're going to. 2 months from now, we're going to find out the results of this.
And does the victim show up?
Who, A$AP, whoever his name is?
Yeah.
I think he has to. I think he has to be there at the court cases. I'm not sure.
That's crazy.
I got to start watching the court TV for
court
this.
TV.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, salute to all parties involved. I got some new music.
Discover Cans, where quality meets innovation. With over 24 premium strains, each carefully sealed in our signature cans for maximum freshness. We're redefining the cannabis experience. Trusted Canada-wide for consistency and reliability. We deliver the product you deserve. Elevate your expectations and explore the difference with Cans. You can find Cans on Instagram at @Cans_Canada, or you can find them on the Diamond Club page, DiamondClub_Ontario. Make sure to use the code welovehiphop on the way out and get yourself a little discount. Salute to the sponsors. Cheers! Let's get into some Toronto, some Canadian music. There's a couple of tracks that I have here that loaded up. And let me know if you guys have anything before.
I do have one track, but it's not new. And I wanted to know what you guys think because it's these Pickering white boys, but it's like some drill-ish.
What's their names?
Type PKM Records, Backdoor.
PKM Records. Let's see.
So these guys...
Backdoor.
I don't know what it is because it's like the first one.
Let's play it.
Give me honest reaction.
Oh, I seen this.
You seen this?
I seen this.
Bust the wops out the back door. I walk around a block with a brick in my jams pour. Shawty wanna fuck,
I'm not mad at
that bitch a back door. So this chopper take his braids off, I'ma leave him on the ground. Knock her to his head, we taking off his drugs. We round him to the flex and now they talking to the feds. Notice 40 ton won't hesitate to bust a lead. I try to blow his head off, G2 fucking leave him dead. Keep this Glocky on my lap, also holler for them texts. Yo, you know we got them lows and we jugging hyper-says. In the chat we pressing pills cause some my walkers see their fed. All my life and bought my bread, all my life I've been jugging, scabbing, trapping with finesse.
Jeez.
Bust the wops out the back door. What do y'all think, bro? Are these the best white rappers in the city right now? What's going on?
I'm not mad at this song, man. Like I could understand where people can clip it and be like, hey, let's make some jokes off of it because it kind of looks kind of funny. Respectfully,
even with the mask and everything.
Yes, because he's
you can look
so
funny
skinny.
with a shiesty.
That scared me. That's not scary to me.
Because he's so skinny or whatever.
He's like a
right?
little stick man.
But like,
but those are the guys.
Hold on. I want to know something. How much they pay you?
They didn't pay me.
Nah, they pay you. Are these your friends?
I never met them. I was supposed to interview them because they have.
You know them.
I don't know them. They flopped on the interview.
They probably think the ops are gonna be there.
I don't know what the man like on the day of was like. I can't get a ride. I'm like, bro, I thought you guys were up. You know, like I thought the trap was booming. You know what I'm saying?
You have a brick in your jam sport.
Yeah, like sell that. Give that to someone in the Uber. But
no wops at the back door.
But I was cheese, bro, because I set up everything. Like
you setting them up right now.
But I still felt like they have this like wave of like suburban hood rap. They also have beef with like this guy named Yushay.
Let me see who Yushay.
Yushay is a brown kid. He's a brown dude who's like, yo, honestly, do you remember that first guy's like, yo, honestly, I like Caribbean people, but their culture is toxic or something. Like he's like some brown you.
Yeah.
He's from like, I think that he's from Durham, but via Scarborough. So they're beefing with him. So I was gonna ask about that.
What
but
the heck is going on? I want to see.
But they get suburban traction. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and must have wipes out the back door.
it's kind of catchy.
Catchy,
I'm not gonna
baby.
lie.
Okay, so you're rating it.
I
Okay.
rate it.
Hold
I
on,
rate it.
but I'm just saying it's very. You can make jokes of it.
Yeah.
I want to know how much they pay you.
They didn't pay me, bro. I wish. I
They
wish.
couldn't even make the fucking.
I should have lied, but like, well, lie, they pay me shit. I lost money dealing with these guys.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna laugh at that, but like, damn, you should have known.
Well, salute to Shifty and salute
What's the
to
lops out the back door?
Shifty, a name like Shifty, man.
Shifty,
you should've
KB
known.
Slime,
Should've known,
PKM
fam.
Records, big up.
Slime,
Keep doing your
should've
thing.
known, fam.
I'm gonna play something from 3M French right here.
What's the
Yeah.
lops out the back door?
This is from 4 days ago. It's called I'm Trying to.
Yeah, I see it.
Salute to the listening audience out there, man.
I'm trying to get to the back, can't do this alone, trying to do it the whole team. I'm trying to be on point, cause the feds wanna get you, I'm trying to control me. I shine, you shine, we shining.
Jeez.
What y'all think, man?
Jeez.
That was good.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's not on some super drill op shit. Like, it just
Nah.
sounds like some music that you can vibe to in the car.
Vibing.
Yeah. Yeah.
China.
But it doesn't have that like corny, conscious kind of vibe.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still real rap and
He's
shit.
floating on it.
Yeah. And 3M French, he's been like quietly making not a comeback, because I don't think he's trying to be the biggest rapper in Toronto anymore. I think he's just on a legacy run. He drops his music. He has his fan base that taps into his shit. He obviously does well because he goes to shows and people pop out to his shows. So now I don't think he's in competition anymore. That's what I'm trying to say.
He's in his own lane. He can tour Canada-wide whenever he wants.
Yeah.
He can drop a song and it's going to do well. And yeah, he can just focus on his core audience as opposed to trying to prove himself to the Toronto audience.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Where once upon a time, like, you know, even like I put him on list, or when I was putting him on list and stuff like that, it was like, who's better, 3M French, da-da-da-da-da. Now it's like, I don't think he cares, bro. He fell back and he came back and he wasn't trying to be on social media crazy and in everybody's face. He just drops his music.
I think that class of Toronto rappers are past the point of proving themselves. They've already proved themselves, like a Casper, a 3M French, Pressa, Smiley. Like those guys already put their groundwork into, now they're already certified. Whereas like these newer rappers that are they're still sort of having to prove themselves to the audience by dropping good songs, you know?
And that can keep them out of the bullshit that kind of gets people incarcerated or unfortunately passed, you know, unalive and stuff like that. It's like, all right, I'm just doing my music. I don't care what you guys are doing. I'm not beefing with you. I'm just doing me. You know what I'm saying? So salute to 3M French on that, man.
Yeah.
I got one more tune I want y'all to get a little preview of from the Brother Roach Killer.
Okay. Roach.
Out of Toronto, but the UK. You know what I'm saying? Black and white freestyle.
UK Canadian link up, yeah, champagne I drink up. Roach Killer, talk to them doggy.
Me grew up not the sex with them yardies. In a Benz, one man move and me coulda see the sky. Not a boy dead, not a lose fame life. Back out, pop off and chain, I'm a killer.
It's going off, man.
Yeah,
He went in.
Yeah, man. He's representing also the Punjabi community too. You know what I'm saying?
I was wondering that. I was like, is he
yeah,
black? Is he brown?
No,
you know?
brown.
And he's representing for the brown community. And you know, in the UK, they have a heavy community over there. You know
But
what
them
I'm
still a yardie. They still have
Yes.
more of the yardie kind of effect to them than here. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Here
yes.
they keep a Punjab.
Yeah, that's
real.
the big difference I noticed with the UK, like Indian people and the ones from over here.
Yeah.
They'll be obviously always, they maintain their heritage and stuff like that. But in the UK, they'll be more on the Jamaican yachty
man.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Where here, they're just like, either it's hip hop or just Punjabi stuff.
No, but it's Punjabi hip hop for them.
Yeah.
Like here. You know what I mean? They're like really in
like in the language.
Yeah, it's different for them, you know?
Yeah,
They want the new ones. The old ones came up seeing like Super Cat, thinking he was an Indian man, Apache Indian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're like an old school, Indian man, East Indian man, you know what I mean?
I have
You know what's up.
I have like a thought about these type of artists who I guess dive into like the dance hall, and as a non-Jamaican or non-Caribbean person,
They sell the most.
They do well. Like you see, who's that guy? Like Pussy Turn Red. What's that guy? The white guy.
M. Dot.
Yeah, yeah.
And there have been like successful non-Caribbean dance hall artists.
Yes.
I just feel like you really have to get the approval of Caribbean people. You have to be so ingrained in the culture that it's like, okay, like it's undeniable. They like embrace you as one of their own.
Yeah.
I feel like unless you have that, like it's hard to be taken seriously. And I don't know this guy's credentials. Clearly, like he has a co-sign with this guy in the song. He seems, it doesn't sound forced. Like it sounds like I guess he really speaks patois to a little bit, you know? So big up him.
It's you can hold a full conversation.
Yeah.
Of patois with Roach.
It's like, every once in a while it happens. It doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah.
But, I feel like Jamaican culture will say, okay, you're cool.
Yeah.
Snow, okay, you're cool. You can come in.
True.
You know what I mean? But not everybody, but a few guys get to come in and be like, all right, cool.
But I feel like for them to get that approval, you really gotta like be in Jamaica, or like you gotta spend time there with some real people and get the actual culture, not just I like the music and I can do the accent,
From afar.
Yeah.
No. Go touchdown. Go to Kingston or something.
Go live there. Like
you owe it to them.
Shout out like guys like even Whitey Don.
Yes.
He's like embedded, like him and Capleton are like in every picture like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are guys like the white guys that are.
You got to take those extra steps.
You can't even tell them set.
You got to go do your pilgrimage. Go to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Pay your dues. Do your tithes.
Do the whole thing. Fuck 2 black gal.
Yeah.
Gotta do it all, bro.
Yeah. That's facts. But yeah, man, salute the Roach Killer. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to put y'all onto some new music. You know what I'm saying? We are a hip hop podcast. You know
I'll have some better ones for you next week. There are like a bunch that I'm like, I should have done that instead of bust the wops out the back door.
No, but that was a good one. I like that one.
Don't get it twisted. That was a great one.
Okay?
So you put them on.
Did I put them on?
You just put them on, but I don't know how much they paid you.
They didn't pay me. I'm trying to figure out how much Roach Killer paid this guy. I'm playing.
But yeah, man, salute to all the artists out there.
Yeah.
I got some political stuff for us here.
We're
quick
crazy,
fast before
man.
we get off of this.
Seriously, I thought this could go on all day. I thought we were doing a marathon.
I'm trying to consume this. I thought we'd be eating.
Not to say eat it.
I realized I said it earlier. I'm like, eat the food. I'm like, oh no.
Oh my God.
How am I gonna live with myself?
They're gonna roast him.
Pause.
Trump versus Canada.
Big salute to Steamin' Hot Grabba with a variety of different Grabba flavors and dispensers. They got red rose Grabba, that red herring Grabba, and peanut butter. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steamin' Hot Grabba, and use the code welovehiphop and receive a discount on your order. Again, you can find them on Instagram, Steamin' Hot Grabba. Now let's get back to the show. Cheer.
Ooh.
Doug Ford calls for an election. That's how I have this title. So Doug Ford has called for a federal election. We're going to get a new premier soon.
Federal? So we're getting a prime minister or premier provincial?
Provincial election.
Okay, yeah, premier. Yeah.
Right? So we're going to get a new premier for Ontario soon. Or maybe Doug, because I think he's so confident in the move that I think he feels like he's going to get reelected. Right? But the reason I titled this Trump versus Canada, because Trump's he's in now. And now he's signing executive orders. He's doing what he's got to do.
Bro, this was the most gangsta thing I've ever seen. This guy's signing executive orders while the press is there. It's like, oh, what's this? Oh, Canada. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like it was just so G.
Trump says he doesn't need Canada's oil and gas. Speaking remotely at the World Economic Forum on Thursday, Trump rejected the need for Canada's oil and gas, saying the U.S. has, quote, more than anybody.
I say you can always become a state. And if you're a state, we won't have a deficit. We won't have to tariff you, et cetera, et cetera. But Canada has been very tough to deal with over the years. And it's not fair that we should have a $200 billion or $250 billion deficit. We don't need them to make our cars, and they make a lot of them. We don't need their lumber because we have our own forests, et cetera, et cetera. We don't need their oil and gas. We have more than anybody.
In response, Alberta's Premier's office issued a statement saying Premier Danielle Smith's message on tariffs has not changed, saying, quote, U.S. tariffs will hurt American and Canadian consumers and should be focused on developing our trade relationship through diplomacy, not threat.
So yeah, Trump's he's still mad at us.
And
he's like, all that shit that you're saying about, we'll just stop doing this, we'll stop bringing you this. We don't care. We got our own. We can get it from somewhere else.
Land of milk and honey.
That is the mentality I think every leader should have. You want to be as self-sufficient as possible. And he woke up one day saying, what does Canada really bring to us that we can't do for ourselves?
Matter of fact, let's make them the 51st state.
Yeah.
Because they ain't even got a prime minister, right? But that's not happening.
Yeah, but part of this tariff thing, and I feel like we've spoken about it a few times, but part of the tariffs of why he wants to do this 25% tariffs is because he's mad at the lax border that we've been having.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why that's the thing.
No.
How we have a lax side of the border when we're getting all of these guns? Canada has only American guns, except for the people who might be buying a few guns from the, I don't know, Canadian gun manufacturing.
It's the fentanyl.
So we're sending them bare Fenty?
We're the main distributors for it.
Man.
And we're the main distributors for terrorism, for terrorists. This is their hub. A lot of terrorists come from Canada.
What kind of terrorists? Like
you name it.
Islamic terrorists?
You name it. I'm not here to say it, but you name it. I ain't gonna point out who and who, but that is it. So the minute you dare, if let's just say we were to be the 51st state, we'd be the first ones to be blamed for if some massive terrorist attack happens in like New York. You know what I'm saying? They would say it's the Canadians. So they're already letting us know that it is the Canadians bringing in the fentanyl. They don't care about anything else. It's the fentanyl he's trying to stop.
I don't believe it, man.
Hey.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. No. I'm saying I don't believe that that's what their problem is. Right? They might be saying that that's what their problem is, but I don't believe that.
No. See, where what's really their issue? That it's
they're saying that our borders are lax.
That's what they're not saying.
And
for
right
what?
there, well, for whatever the reason is, they're saying we need to charge you guys more. We have to tax you guys more on products.
Yeah,
because you're hurting our economy from having a shitty border.
Yeah, and it's due to the terrorists that we harbor, and the fentanyl and other illegal substances that get through.
Okay, well, besides the terrorists, how is, let's say the fentanyl thing is true, how is that hurting them? It's actually helping their economy. They're making more money off of the drug case.
It helps our economy because then we have we have the money. We have the less people, so we got more money in a sense. So when it comes to the illegal side of distributing drugs to them, they're the ones using it. They have more fentanyl deaths than we do.
And there's repercussions, like there's health effects, social effects, like there's probably burdens on the hospitals or like more deaths even.
Yeah.
Just straight up from fentanyl. So I can understand Trump's frustration. And I also think Trump is thinking about the end game, and he realizes in his presidency, we might see a world war. So let me get as much land as possible to help. So Canada and Greenland is strategic because it's right there by Europe. You know what I'm saying? So it allows him easy access to Europe, put some US military bases there.
It's over there by Europe.
You know, and then if he gets Canada, Russia's right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think he's more thinking from like a military basis.
Military basis, yeah. But he's thinking like, okay, they're gonna take us over because China and Russia are just sitting there in the waters waiting to take us because they want our resources, right? Supposedly.
They are ready to be taken over, but I just don't.
No, they want to take us over.
Yeah,
we're the only sitting ducks.
It's America versus the world at this point. It's like whoever's with America versus whoever's with Russia and China.
Question: do you want to be American?
No.
Okay.
I'm okay being Canadian and then going to the States and getting a dual citizenship.
Imagine being a country and then and now you're a state. That means something's dramatically wrong in our country.
Yeah.
If we went from being a whole country to now being a state.
Yeah, just conglomerate everything.
But this has happened in many empires. A lot of times it's not even because things are going bad. It's just the powers that are coming to colonize you are just stronger. So it's like in your best interest to like comply, or else you guys are going to get destroyed. We're going to take all your women and your resources and now your identity, or you can keep doing what you're doing, but just pay us a little tax. That's it.
But hold on. That's the theft of our identity if we become a state.
Yes, I agree. Culturally,
so
100%.
He's doing exactly,
0 provinces,
so
nothing.
he's doing exactly what they're going to do to us anyways. It's just that he's being more upfront about it. Remember, they came and gave those natives sheets with what?
Like smallpox.
Smallpox in it. That's basically what he's coming with. Like a blanket to give us the smallpox already. But he's trying to do it in a very more smooth way.
But in America, every state has their own like cultural identity. Like there's the Texans, there's the New York. Like so Canada would still maintain some element of our culture if this were to happen.
No.
But would you rather be America or would you rather be Russia or China?
No, because what you said there, right?
Think about that.
What you just said, I'd rather be Canadian.
Canadian, bro.
But what you just said, like how each state has their own cultural thing, each province too.
Each province
right?
too.
Montrealers are different than Ontarians. And people in
Newfoundland.
BC and Newfoundlanders.
Alberta.
Right? So you want to just, we're going to accept all of that just getting squashed just to become a state?
A state,
Now,
bro?
we'd still have to maintain the provinces. Like somehow there'd have to be separation. Like districts? I don't know.
It would literally have to turn into districts.
Yeah.
Like
Alberta district.
The Alberta district instead of the province of Alberta.
Like Canada.
That would completely crush our infrastructure of just how we've been living for years.
The Confederation
bro.
has
100%.
just now been abolished.
No, I'm pro Canada.
Yeah,
I'm pro Canada. I'm pro like federalism, like stay Canada.
Yeah.
But if there's only two sides, it's either join BRICS, which is like Russia, China, India, Brazil, like this is like the anti-America, let's say, or America. I feel like I'd rather stand with America.
I'd probably stand with the America.
If there's only two choices, or else like I can't imagine like if China took over Canada, it would look drastically different than if America were to take over Canada.
Yeah, very much so.
Yes.
I listen, if it came push him to shove and they're like one-sided and they're coming to grab us, I'm siding, but we may be too late by the time that comes. They're telling us to side now.
Yeah, before the war.
Before the war.
But the fact that we're in such a weak position that we're not even fighting from a position of power. Like everybody just deciding what they're gonna do with us. Like what? So we're just waiting, like sitting ducks. Like, okay, are you gonna take us over America, or are you gonna take us over China? Like what?
Do you think Trudeau sold us behind the scenes? He sold us.
He's not even in charge anymore.
Yes,
or he's in charge, but like
to who?
He's
To
out.
who? To anybody up to buy it.
India.
I think he sold us to.
That is the number one person. Yeah.
Those meetings that he was having in India.
Yeah. And then
caused the extra immigration that we have here because some backdoor deal was made.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were getting paid for every student they would bring. Like it was something like crazy like that, which is why we had an overwhelming amount.
Yeah.
And now if you're India and you want to take over the world, yo, give it 20, 30 years. Most of this country is going to be Indian. Most of this country is going to be Indian because they planted the seeds earlier.
Yeah.
Now you don't even have to do like a military takeover. It's just like you could just pull up and like the majority of people are Indian, so you'll just get elected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
you don't have to take it by force. Your people will elect you in. And you know, last thing on this like political shit here, or not the last thing, but the Indian immigration thing that we were talking about the other day and just the stop of the immigration. They started stopping a bunch of programs at Seneca and a whole bunch of other schools that have big international programs. A lot of that shit is getting cut, and a lot of enrollments in those schools are getting pushed down now because Trudeau cut the immigration.
And on top of that, a lot of schools are having to let off more staff because they had like a higher demand before, and now they don't have that as many students. So it's like we don't need as many teachers. We don't need as many workers.
Yeah.
So there is like a trickle-down economic effect.
Yes.
But I don't know. Is it a net win or a net loss for private colleges or colleges in Canada to not have as many Indian students? From a business perspective, it's probably like, damn, like we were up when we had all
making a lot of money on, and you guys just pulled the rug from under us.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it remains to be seen whether it's going to be a net positive, because there might be something on the other side that, you know, helps to make up for the losses that happen. You know what I mean? In the long run, this is going to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Right.
We will see.
I got one more thing here. When it comes to politics in a way, getting rid of parole and bail. Pierre Poilievre speaks.
Yeah, seen that.
He's looking to not only get rid of, but cut it down like drastically.
There will be mandatory. There will be mandatory prison time. So anyone with a long rap sheet of crime, will be ineligible for bail, probation, parole or house arrest. They will go to jail and they will stay in jail. And I think we need to change parole. Right now, parole, it's an automatic right, basically, isn't it?
It is.
You get convicted and the judge says, okay, your sentence is 5 years. But 5 years doesn't mean 5 years. It means what, a year and a half?
Actually, even worse than that. They're eligible after serving 1/6 of a sentence.
That's incorrect.
1/6. So,
1/6.
So
in this case, 5 years, 10 months. They're eligible.
And that's basically automatic, isn't it?
It is.
Like, you should have to serve the entire sentence, and maybe we should.
So, okay. I guess if he gets in office, he wants to get rid of house arrest for people who have multiple charges, okay? House arrest, bail. So forget even trying to apply for bail. Like if you're on your, let's say, 5th charge or 4th charge or whatever, just go sit down. Like you're not going to court for bail or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. And the parole part, no parole. Like we're not doing that anymore. All right. He did get one thing wrong. You don't get out in 1/6 of your time.
No.
It's 2/3.
Yeah.
That 1/6, they got rid of that back in 2011. It was called APR, Accelerated Parole Review.
Yeah.
All right. Agree, disagree?
Yo, man, it's how the world's working, right? Like you got a bunch of people doing shit and like getting a slap on the wrist. Let's just be real.
Yes.
Let's just be real, right? And it could be some shit that should not be going on in the community. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about a lot of catch and release that's happening over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. And that's bad.
Mm.
Right? But like if you wanna judge it like on a sense of if you want to clean up the community, I'll be more scared now to do something knowing that, I may no bail, no light of day again.
Yeah.
Now that will have a lot of kids thinking before they rob that person, rob that store, shoot that person, kill that person, stab that person, drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be walking with the firearm in places that you shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It will make you think a little bit wiser.
It might have stopped that video that we talked about in the beginning of the episode.
No.
Yeah.
What? No. Those boys in that video better pray to God this man don't get in there in the next couple of days.
Woo.
They'll do like 15,
Because
10.
them kids will never see the light of day.
Yeah.
So they're sitting there. Anybody that has problems right now going to jail, they're sitting in there like, this nigga about to be in charge? All right, let's get out of here.
And a lot of people like Polyev. He's our conservative leader.
Yeah.
And this is just, you guys already know, but for the people outside, like Trudeau has been our liberal leader, which is pretty much the same concept as over there in the States. You know what I'm saying? Trump being the Republican conservative views, and then they had Biden and Harris that were like liberal views. You know, you can get a sex change in jail.
Yeah, they're liberals.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing here. It's the same breakdown, right?
Same thing.
So Polyev is like, we're gonna put our foot down. You know, we ain't gonna let you criminals out. Kind of same way like Trump's moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trump has ICE at people's doors, schools, all that this week.
Like right now.
Your baby gets taken in, and then after you come looking for your kid at school and here it's with the cops, and you go down there and they're like, you're under arrest, get your ass right back to Mexico.
Yeah. I think Polyev is more like, he's like baby Trump.
Yeah, baby Trump.
Yeah.
But he has me thinking like not to hold a firearm in a place that can send me to jail now for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Polyev is he's a little more close to the people than Trudeau was.
Yeah.
He was an orphan, and then he grew up in Saskatchewan or like Alberta or something.
Yeah.
And like I'm reading a story right now because I'm working on a video, and like he's like a pretty like educated guy.
Yeah.
He has conservative values. But what I will say is Canada's lax approach to criminality incentivizes kids to commit crimes.
Yeah.
Because like, worst case, you'll just do a 1-2 year. Worst case, you'll be on house arrest. Worst case, like it allows people to want to commit more crimes because it doesn't have that fatal like hearing of like, oh man, 10 years and I'm actually gonna do 10 years.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you'll be out in 2, 3, 4, 5, like, good behavior, blah, blah, blah. So
strike rule.
I think from a legal perspective, what he's doing is good. Obviously, though, like if I have a friend that like commits a crime, I want him out as soon as possible. It's like I wouldn't want him to do the whole time.
Yeah,
like,
I hear you. I hear you on that. But if he's coming with that 3-strike rule kind of vibe.
Yeah.
He's coming with that 3-strike rule kind of vibe. So, it's up to your friend to make the wise decision to not be doing some dumb shit, bro.
Yeah, especially if you got caught a couple of times and like you're still out there. Because like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not in, pro lock him up.
No.
But I do get where Polyev is coming from because this is for repeat offenders.
Yeah.
There was something the other day I saw on the news. There was a guy who was arrested like 70-something times. And like, it's like, fam, like, how are you not 80 years old? You're like, how are you in your 30s and got like arrested 70-something times? That means that you get arrested and you come home. You get arrested, come home, like over and over and over
Same
and over
day
again.
kind of shit.
Yeah, fam. Like how is that mathematically even possible? But it's because our system is so trash that it's like literally sometimes he probably did something and came home same day.
Yeah.
But I think our system allows for special cases to get let off like scotch-free.
Yeah.
So imagine like a person's kid commits a crime, and usually because there's this gray area, like you might just get. But now, I mean, you're saying sorry. You're saying if you're a repeat offender.
If you're a repeat offender.
Okay, so not
right?
first time offenders. You're still kind of in the clear.
Yeah, you made a mistake.
Yeah,
but like if it's like that guy I was just saying, 70-something times, it's like there's a problem with the system.
3-strike rule, bro.
Yeah.
That's basically what's kicking into play.
I would even, if I want to be as conservative as possible, 2 strikes. Like, bro, you messed up. You know what jail can feel like. You're going to do it again? Okay, well, then next time, now we're just throw it away.
Life.
Yeah, or do get the maximum time of whatever
Yeah.
your charge is. But we're not playing that, oh, you screwed up. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, how many times do we need to lock you up before you figure it out?
Yeah.
By the second time, you should have figured it out.
Yeah.
Right?
From the first time.
For the first time, I mean. Right? But the 3-strike rule, which they have in the States, it's like
dangerous.
You're giving the person another opportunity to do. Like, if you're stupid to get in there in a third time, then I guess I do understand that you deserve to go, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's how they designed it.
Yeah, but then that 3-strike rule has problems too, because sometimes your third strike is like
Fighting.
a jaywalked.
Fight.
Or got into a fight.
That's where I feel like it can get dangerous. Where if you're looking, they could start looking for people who have 2 strikes, and then catch them doing something petty.
Yeah,
and there
then
you go.
And then now you're gone for 10 years.
So that means you got to walk with your nose clean from the day you're born. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Ideally,
You
but-
got to walk with your nose clean, man.
And that means makes things easier so that we don't have to resort to crime.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? Make this make the economic balance equal for everybody, so that the average kid that's growing up in the hood, or not the average kid, but some of these kids growing up in the hood resorting to crime.
Didn't Trump just sign that off though for the equalism? Like where it works out where like now certain races can get up in these jobs, these federal jobs, right?
No, he got rid of DEI hiring.
He got rid of it.
Yeah. So it's basically you get hired on your merits rather than we have to have a token black person, token Indian person in the job.
It was like forced diversity before.
Yes. He said we're done with that.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 genders now. We ain't even at
female.
20 or 128 genders.
Yeah.
So if we get Polyev, who kind of thinks like Trump, holy Canada. This for a lot of people who are like, we might make Canada great again.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like a lot of people are not mad at Pierre Poilievre's policies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Will he sign off the same day he gets in?
If he's moving like Trump, holy, if he does get in, which is a possibility, we are going to have to go to an election soon. Keep in mind, our prime minister has resigned.
Yeah.
So Pierre Poilievre could be the prime minister in the near future.
Yeah, there's no one else
He will
really
be
running.
Yeah, him and Jagmeet. Jagmeet, give Jagmeet 8 more years when all the Punjabi kids who are being born are going to be old enough to vote.
Yeah.
He's going to win.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Record-breaking polls.
Yeah, I know.
Well, listen, man, salute to anybody who's on that conservative side too. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Salute to the libs too. You know what I mean? Everybody gets a little love. Let's wrap it up for the evening, gentlemen.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.